Can you solve all these Class 3 IVs Chapter 16 games we play questions? Cricket is a...
You chose team game, and it is correct.
Usain Bolt? You're right. Athlete is the correct answer. Stone is a dash.
Great job. Natural thing is the accurate answer.
Paper is a dash.
Clear logic. Your choice. Man-made thing is sound and 100% true.
Multiplication is... Smart move. Repeated addition is an accurate answer. Opposite of hot is...
Well done. Cold is the right choice.
Games make us dash.
Solid response. Happy is a valid choice.
Ningo stands for dash.
Exactly. Non-governmental organization makes sense and it is right choice.
Old people can play.
Nicely done. Carom is a solid answer. Bruce Lee is good at.
Right again. Martial arts is a valid answer.
Outdoor game example.
Sharp thinking. Badminton is the right choice. Tick the odd one out.
Nice work. You chose sunflower and it is correct.
This is a board game.
Excellent choice. Snakes and ladders is the right answer.
Rhyming word of joy is...
Good thinking. Toy is the right answer.
20 dash is a team game.
Bravo. Kabaddi is the answer.
Hockey is a dash game.
You got it? Your choice outdoor is right.
Who is Viswanathan Anand?
Perfect. Chess player is the correct choice.
Carom is a dash game.
Excellent. Indoor is a brilliant choice.
Pots are baked in a dash.
Strong choice. Kiln is the right answer.
Boxing is played in dash. Well picked. Ring is the correct answer.
Which is an outdoor game. Great thinking. Hockey is the right choice.
What is our basic needs?
Right choice. Food, clothes, shelter is the best answer.
The square has dash sides.
Valid point. 4 is true.
Tick the correct spelling.
Correct response. Sparrow is the most accurate answer.
A teacher works in a dash.
Correct. School is the right answer.
Grandparents are head of. Smart pick. Joint family is the correct choice.
Football is a dash game. Well reasoned. Outdoor is the correct choice.
What is the word of plum?
Nice selection. Trio is the correct and valid answer.
Some people earn money by...
Good job. Your answer, playing a sport, works well here. Write the successor of 124. On track. 125 is the correct answer.
Opposite word of inside is...
Nice selection. Outside is the correct and valid answer.
Volleyball is a dash game.
Perfect. Outdoor is the correct choice.
Games also help us to learn. Well reasoned. Discipline is the correct choice. Plants and animals are dash.
Bravo. Living things is the answer.
Which is your favorite game?
Smart pick. Cricket is the correct choice.
Most of the games have a dash.
Sharp thinking. Rules is the right choice.
Chess is a dash board game. Right again. Two-player is a valid answer. Put a mark on the pure word.
Valid point. Blessings is true.
Identify the football player. Good job. Your answer Messi works well here. What is the synonym of rain?
Excellent choice. Rain is the right answer.
Chess. Indoor. Dash. Outdoor.
You got it. Your choice soccer is right.
All the sides of a square are.
Correct. Equal is the right answer.
The crow need the pot to dash. Strong choice. Wash the beak is the right answer.
Coco is a traditional game.
You chose true, and it is correct.
Identify the traditional game.
Well done.
Warehouse is the right choice.
Dash is an art of making pots. Good thinking. Pottery is the right answer. What is dressing up? English?
Nice work. You chose play dress up, and it is correct.
What is interesting? English. Clear logic. Your choice interesting is sound and 100% true. What is Jamie's favorite game?
On track. Minecraft is the correct answer.
Find out the total. 168 plus 530 equal to. Smart move. 698 is an accurate answer. What is the synonym of the sun? Great job. Sun is the accurate answer. Games we play for many years is? Nicely done. Traditional is a solid answer. How many players are in Coco? You're right. 9 is the correct answer. Game we play inside the houses. Solid response. Indoor is a valid choice. The crow got the trowel from Dash. Great thinking. Blacksmith is the right choice. The other name for boxing is Dash. Well picked. Wrestling is the correct answer. A benefit of playing is that a dash. Correct response. Stay fit and healthy is the most accurate answer. The other name of Stapu is Dash. Excellent. Hopscotch is a brilliant choice. In the beginning, pots were made of. Right choice. Stone and clay is the best answer. Potters use dash to shape the pots. Exactly. Potter's wheel makes sense, and it is right choice. Values we learn from our parents is. Exactly. Discipline makes sense, and it is right choice. The person who catches the thieves. Clear logic. Your choice policeman is sound and 100% true. What is family gameplay? English? Well reasoned. Playhouse is the correct choice. What is English? Playing baseball? Right again. Play baseball is a valid answer. Which is the national game of India? Solid response. Hockey is a valid choice. Cricket and football are dash games. Correct response.
Outdoor is the most accurate answer.
Which games was not played by Chacha?
Correct. Hopscotch is the right answer.
What is the name of Nandita's sister? Right choice.
Avantika is the best answer.
Chess is played between dash players. Bravo.
2 is the answer.
Which is not a means of communication? Well picked. Bicycle is the correct answer. Family have more than 4 members is?
Nice selection. Joint is the correct and valid answer.
Mobile games are healthy for our body.
Strong choice.
False is the right answer. A person who treats patient is called?
You're right. Doctor is the correct answer.
Pottery is an art of making things by?
You chose shaping clay, and it is correct.
Avantika and Nandita are both sisters.
Smart move. True is an accurate answer.
Which one of these is an outdoor game?
You got it. Your choice tennis is right.
Early man made his first pot with dash.
On track. Stone and clay is the correct answer.
The work we do to earn money is called?
Great job. Occupation is the accurate answer.
In Ludo, maximum dash players can play.
Smart pick. 4 is the correct choice.
Families with less than 4 members is?
Nice work. You chose nuclear, and it is correct.
As we play, we learn to dash our things.
Perfect. Share is the correct choice.
There are dash in players in football teams.
Nicely done. 11 is a solid answer.
Dash is important when we play in a group. Valid point. Teamwork is true.
Identify the team game from the following. Good job. Your answer kabaddi works well here.
We play dash inside and outside our house.
Excellent. Different games is a brilliant choice.
Playing games with family also brings dash.
Great thinking. Togetherness is the right choice.
The person who makes pots is called a dash.
Good thinking. Potter is the right answer.
Name a game in which 5 players are playing.
Excellent choice. Warehouse is the right answer.
This game, people used to play in the past.
Well done. Gilly Danda is the right choice.
Choose the indoor games from the following.
Sharp thinking. Ludo is the right choice.
Which one of the following is outdoor game?
Valid point. Warehouse is true.
Sania Mirza is associated with which sports?
You got it. Your choice lawn tennis is right.
How many players are needed to play a chess?
Strong choice. 2 is the right answer.
Children can work only after the age of dash.
Good thinking. 14 years is the right answer.
What type of acts are performed in a circus?
Bravo. Entertaining acts is the answer.
Different games need different number of dash.
Solid response. Players is a valid choice.
Name a game which needed nothing but players. Good job. Your answer, kabaddi, works well here. What are games played inside the house called? Right choice. Indoor games is the best answer. How many players are there in team of cricket? Clear logic. Your choice 11 is sound and 100% true. Which one of the following is individual game? Well picked. Skating is the correct answer. 4- is what we like to do in our free time. Smart move. Hobby is an accurate answer. The player who hits the ball is called the dash. Correct. Batsman is the right answer. What is the main purpose of visiting a fun fair? Smart pick. To enjoy amusement activities is the correct choice. Tick the suitable describing word. Flower. You're right. Beautiful is the correct answer. Who is India's first Paralympics gold medalist? Excellent. Muralakant at Petkar is a brilliant choice. Group of people who are related to each other is. Right again. Family is a valid answer. Which sport is Kidambi Srikanth associated with? Sharp thinking. Badminton is the right choice. Clay pots are made by baking them in a fire. Excellent choice. Stronger is the right answer. The game in which you can land on a snake is dash. Exactly. Snakes and ladder makes sense, and it is right choice. Which of the following is not a traditional game? Great thinking. Temple Run is the right choice. Excluding Queen and the King, there are 16 chessmen. Well reasoned. False is the correct choice. Which of the following game needs kicking the ball? Correct response. Football is the most accurate answer. What is the main theme of the poem, The Games We Play? Great job. Joy is the accurate answer. Which was the game children want to play in Cocky's house? Nice selection. House is the correct and valid answer. The game that you play under the roof are called as dash. Well done. Indoor games is the right choice. Who asked the children whether she can play with them? Nice work. You chose Chechik shopping and it is correct. What is the antonym of victory in the context of games? Perfect. Defeat is the correct choice. When do you need to turn around while playing hopscotch? Nicely done. First box is a solid answer. Arrange the numbers in ascending order: 145, 129, 456, 340. On track, 129 for 5, 2456 is the correct answer. What is a circular band in the basketball game is called? You chose rim, and it is correct. People who work selflessly for the society are called dash. Nicely done. Social workers is a solid answer. It has no wings, but it can fly high up in the sky. Great job. Kite is the accurate answer.
People made pots of stone by dash stones with their hands.
Solid response. Digging and scraping is a valid choice. Which of the following is not mentioned as an outdoor game? Right choice. Chess is the best answer. Games which played outside our homes are called dash games. Great thinking. Outdoor is the right choice. What was the main occupation of the people in earlier times? Clear logic. Your choice farming is sound and 100% true. Parents love their children more than anything in this world. Valid point. True is true. Who is known as the first Indian woman to climb Mount Everest? You got it. Your choice for Henry Fell is right. We can also call Gargar or house as doll's house. Perfect. True is the correct choice. All living things and non-living things are dash to one another. Correct response. Linked is the most accurate answer. Games which are played inside the house are known as indoor games. Smart pick. True is the correct choice. After drying the pots, they are baked in dash to make them stronger. Bravo. Kill is the answer. Which of the following is not mentioned as a recreational activity? Nice selection. Studying is the correct and valid answer. In which of the boxes one can put 2 steps while playing hopscotch? You chose 4, 5, and 7, 8, and it is correct. Who is the first Indian woman to win a medal in the Paralympic Games? You're right. Deepa Malik is the correct answer. What should one always remember to do while playing games with others? Exactly. Include everyone makes sense, and it is right choice. Here we are talking about which sport. Goal, sticks, referee, penalty. Well reasoned. Hockey is the correct choice. Solve the riddle. King, queen, ace, and jack. 52 of them make a pack. Good thinking. Playing card is the right answer. Spending time doing something different from the routine is called dash. Smart move. Recreation is an accurate answer. In the provided text, what is not mentioned as a recreational activity? Excellent. Studying is a brilliant choice. Which of the following is not mentioned as an exciting ride in a fun fair? Well done. Swimming pool is the right choice. Here we are talking about which sport? Bat, ball, stumps, wicket, not out? Well picked. Cricket is the correct answer. What is the synonym of the word game in the context of a game of chess? Excellent choice. Match is the right answer. What term refers to activities done for fun and relaxation when not working? Good job. Your answer, recreation, works well here. When we work all the time and have no time to enjoy, our mind becomes fresh. Sharp thinking. False is the right choice. Which of the following is not mentioned as a game played in the neighborhood? Strong choice. Cricket is the right answer. While playing the game of dash, Nandita's chacha even forget to take his meal. On track. Flying kites is the correct answer. What is the term for the unity and coordination among team members while playing? Correct. Team spirit is the right answer. The cricket pitch that lies in the center of the field is exactly dash yards long. Nice work. You chose 22 and it is correct. Identify the correct sentence structure. Playing games is a fun way to learn new skills.
Right again. Subject-verb complement is a valid answer.
Which sportsperson is known as the first Indian to win the World Badminton Championship?
Good job. Your answer PV Sindhu works well here.
In the sentence, she enjoys playing board games. What part of speech is the word playing?
Nice selection. Verb is the correct and valid answer.
Choose the correct synonym for play. In the context of games, A. Work, B. Perform, C. Rest, D. Sleep. Good thinking. Perform is the right answer. In the sentence, the children were playing in the park. What is the tense of the verb were playing? Ons. Nice work. You chose past continuous and it is correct. Identify this sportsperson. Nicely done. Sunil Gavaskar is a solid answer. What is the name of this game? Solid response. Hopscotch is a valid choice. Which one is the correct spelling? Valid point. Kabaddi is true. What is play hide and seek English? Strong choice. Play hide and seek is the right answer. The blacksmith gave a dash to the crow. Sharp thinking. Trowel is the right choice. In the picture shown, what is the girl doing? Clear logic. Your choice dancing is sound and 100% true. Name the game boys are playing in the picture. Right choice. Cricket is the best answer. Michael Jordan is associated with which game? You're right. Basketball is the correct answer. Which of the following is a metaphor related to games? A. Life is a game. B. The game was postponed. C. She plays soccer. D. He won the match. Well done. Life is a game is the right choice. Look at the pictures and choose the correct verb. Perfect. Do puzzles is the correct choice. Sania Mirza is an Indian professional dash player. Excellent. Tennis is a brilliant choice. From which sport this famous personality is related? Smart move. Cricket is an accurate answer. Clay pots keep water cool and also environment friendly. Correct response. True is the most accurate answer. Identify the umpire's signal shown in the above picture.
Well reasoned. No ball is the correct choice.
Look at the picture and state whether it is indoor game or outdoor game. Well picked. Indoor game is the correct answer. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format? You chose contact Narayan Changda on Facebook, and it is correct.